Brother Josh, how about you do the intro today?
Welcome. What a day, what a day, what a day. To quote Kasim from Newland, the late, great Kasim.
Oh man, I missed that guy. Gee whiz. Brother Josh, how are you
Yeah,
doing today?
he was a big part of my childhood,
Same
and
here,
not in a Catholic priest kind of way.
and we got cancelled again. How are you doing, Brother Josh?
You can cut that. You can cut that out.
Uh, okay, how are you doing?
I actually went to a Catholic church this week
Oh my goodness.
for a
And
meeting.
then?
Yeah, but the phones.
Oh,
The
you
priest
had a
hugged
meeting.
me.
He's a. Oh my goodness! I don't know what's gonna happen with her.
You can cut that out as well.
Yeah, there we go. Unfortunately, we cannot cut it out because we keep everything authentic. There we go. Okay, so it seems like there's internet problems today, but we're gonna see how we go. Brother Josh, how are you doing in general? You avoiding that question? I
I'm all
noticed.
right. I'm all right. Better than last week, I would say, by like
There we go.
3%.
3%. Well, I am as mellow as they come. What a fantastic day when it comes to the transfer business today. I obviously
Was
sent you
it?
loads of. I obviously sent you loads of stuff. What's your opinion on all this nonsense, Brother Josh? Caicedo Day.
I think that my opinion is that it was a bad bid by Liverpool.
Okay, so
I
as
actually
in
have a feeling that they made that late run for Caicedo. They never were in for Caicedo. Liverpool were
Mhm.
never looking at Caicedo and heard nothing about Caicedo.
Mm.
So I think because Chelsea bid yesterday for Lavia went over their bid, I think they got the and decided that they're just going to go for their player.
Oh my goodness, it sounds complicated.
That and perhaps Klopp put a little bit of pressure on regarding transfers
So
that
what do
aren't happening.
we say to the fact that Brother Jurgen said in his press conference that he really wanted the player? How do we analyze that?
I'm sure. What did Klopp say?
Uh, a lot. The thing is, man, every time I watch his press conference and he starts laughing, then he's got such a comical laugh and face that I start absolutely cracking myself. So I tend to not listen to the whole press conference because for some reason he just makes me smile. But basically, he's just saying he
He's
said
a
that
fun guy.
yeah, the heavy metal guy. He just basically said that they did the bid. He mentioned something about a medical that's supposed to be taking place. However, the player is still in London and he doesn't know anything more. So he obviously took training and then he had to have the press conference. So I don't know if there was something said to him on his way to the press conference. So yeah, I'm not entirely sure what what's behind the scenes, but he just basically said that they were willing to pay quite a bit upfront, and yeah, according to him, the deal was done. But then obviously a journalist said something in the press conference that Caicedo wants to go to Chelsea. So yeah, it's a weird one, eh?
I feel that, yeah, I think that they kind of maybe sprung it on Caicedo the last minute. Obviously, Brighton want to take the most money.
The most money, yeah,
Why wouldn't you?
yeah,
But
and
I just feel
yeah,
Chelsea did all the groundwork on this deal, and Liverpool,
they did.
it's not Liverpool's player really. Although
Yeah, no.
Liverpool would obviously like him, Liverpool fans would like him, but I just feel that the whole transfer window since they signed the two good early signings has been really badly handled from a Liverpool perspective. Sorry,
No. Yeah,
what do you
we
think
will
about it?
probably. Okay, so the whole Caicedo story concerns me.
Mm.
Okay, concern me. You shouldn't be concerned because this happens all the time with footballers that's being swayed by the agent. He's obviously coming from a not so
He's
well
still
off
21
family.
years old. He's a young. I just
Yeah,
looked. He's a
he's
very
young.
young man.
Very young. He's very young, yeah. So I'm just going back now to the Arsenal story. Arsenal did bid 75 million and even went up to 80 million in January, which should be enough to get the guy. Arsenal's plan was to get Declan Rice and Caicedo for 150 million. And am I correct in saying that is not the case? If the one is 105 million plus add-ons, and the other one is 115 million, then that's not 150 million. So that's what Arsenal's goal were,
No,
and obviously they went
220
for.
million.
Yeah. So they obviously went for one of the two players. They didn't go for both. There's rumors that Brighton were a little bit upset with Arsenal for pushing so hard, even though they said he's not for sale in January. So, and then he obviously signed a contract extension. So if 80 million wasn't enough to get the guy, and he signed a contract extension in January, then just by numbers, they obviously have every right then to ask 110 million whether he's worth it or not. Am I right, Brother Josh, from Brighton's standpoint?
Yeah, I mean, they're going to want it. They're going to want what Liverpool offer. 100%.
Yeah. So where
Unless
does
they
things
do some kind of
Yeah.
deal with Adams, but you say Adams is not coming to Chelsea.
Yeah, there's a message that I sent you earlier that he's basically
Yeah.
he was ready to go. So I don't know if he was at the train station or if he was at the back of someone's truck or something. But
If it was like that Nigerian player who arrived at the remember?
Oh, the wingy.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness! I think that was I can remember. I still watched Sky Sports for like 3 hours. Like for some reason, they had it on all day, and we just watched Odem Wingy the whole time. It was hilarious. But yeah, unfortunately, these things does happen. But Josh, if it's okay with you, let's add the show onto the show. How about that?
Okay.
Joshua, I don't know if you can see, but I am in and out there the whole time. I don't know what's going on with it StreamYard or my internet speed, which my speed was good enough for the stream. So I do apologize for that if I come in and out, but it sounds like we haven't had any sound problems, according to me. Maybe just video issues so far, but sound sounds good. Sounds good. So yeah, we'll see how it goes
slightly,
from here.
but nothing major.
Okay, slightly, yeah, but that's got to do with it. So, Brother Josh, the Premier League starts. It's exciting times for many a fan. Obviously, some fans are more excited than others for the first time in years. But okay, I was excited last season as well, but I'm really excited about this season. I really want Arsenal to give it their best go. No more this nonsense of choking and bottling and all that nonsense. Let's play the game. Let's compete.
A guy on the Football Terrace said Arsenal going to win the league, so it must be true.
Okay. Well, Gary Neville also went to Arsenal, despite the fact that
really,
he said on the overlap Arsenal to take it. So I fell off my chair.
I think he was trolling.
Yeah, he probably was. Right. So Josh, let's just quickly, you like myself have a little bit of a dislike towards Manchester City, a little bit. So we won't. So okay, I saw about half an hour ago team news that Gvardiol is not. I don't know if he's not in the squad, but he's definitely not starting. Josh. I don't know why I call him Josh Stones, because of I think there's a female singer that's called Josh Stones, but Stones isn't playing. Stones isn't playing today. Kevin De Bruyne starts and Foden starts. Furthermore, that was just like a tweet that came out.
Alvarez
like I said, they only put those 4 names before the official teams came out. So I haven't seen the team. It is past 8, so I can actually check on my tablet. Josh, your thoughts on some of the topics there? I don't know if you can see Gvardiol. Do you rate him? How do you think they will go without Gundogan while I look at the team?
Gvardiol's ready. Clearly, he's not ready because he's not in the squad.
Well, he's not starting. I'm going to check.
But yeah, I do rate him. He's a very good defender. It's a great signing for City, unfortunately.
Oh, unfortunately.
He just makes him stronger, doesn't he?
No, 100%. So let's just quickly go
mention. Makes him slightly weaker. Although, as we've seen today, they are in for Luka Paqueta.
Yeah, but he's not Paqueta. Yeah, he's not in the class of Ilkay.
Do you think that Gundogan's a better player than Paqueta?
By a country mile, Brother Josh.
Even at the ripe old age of 34.
In 2 years' time, when he's playing in the 3rd division in the Monacan League, he will still be better than Paqueta. Better than Paqueta.
So you don't rate Paqueta?
No, I don't rate him at all. I think he's not a great footballer, to be honest.
Clearly, Pep rates him.
I really wonder about that one. Are you ready for the team, brother Josh?
I'm ready.
Edison in goal, Walker right back, Akanji and
Richard
Ake.
Dunn, perhaps.
Yes. So despite the fact that they have Gvardiol, Laporte, Diaz and Stones, not one of those four are their centre backs. They're playing with Akanji and Ake with Lewis at left back. Oh, wow, that's interesting. I
Walker
actually am a
right
bit
back, did you
shocked.
say?
Yeah, Walker right back, Lewis left back, Akanji right centre back, Ake left centre back, Edison in goal, De Bruyne and Rodri as a midfield two, Foden left wing, Bernardo Silva right wing, Alvarez withdrawn 9, and Haaland 9. So that's
Well,
actually
that's
surprising.
on paper, but I don't know if it'll work out like that.
Yeah, it obviously won't.
I think they're going to probably play. Well,
3-1.
difficult one because Stones is
3-1,
not playing.
3-1, 3-1. Yeah. But we know that Akanji is good on the ball and Walker can tuck in.
Can Walker invert?
Yeah, I think so. No, not really. Not really. Not the way Stones does. If you ask me, if you're comparing that, then probably not. Can I just quickly go to the big news at Burnley? They've got Sander Berg, the former Sheffield United central midfielder
Norwegian.
playing. There we go. And they've got Lyle Foster from South Africa up front. So they're playing 4-4-2. Can you believe
really?
it?
He's South African?
Yeah, Lyle Foster. Didn't you know him?
No, I've never heard of him.
Yeah. Is it? Wow, yeah. 22 years old, 1.85 centimeters tall, 70 kilograms, jersey number 12.
He's 1.85 centimeters tall. He's about this big, eh?
Yeah, so 4-4-2.
He's done well for himself.
There we go. Not to be confused with Old Trafford, but their goalkeeper is Trafford. So there we go. It's a funny one.
And he's old.
Yeah. And he's old, yeah. He's so old that I'm trying to get into his thing here. 20 years old, the number one, 1.92 centimeters. 20 years
No,
old.
exactly.
So quickly on their bench, Laporte is on the bench. Sergio Gomez, Ortega. Gvardiol is on the bench. Grealish on the bench. Kovacic on the bench. So Diaz is injured, it seems like. Diaz is injured, so Laporte, Gvardiol both on the bench. So Stones and Diaz are both
The only
injured.
undroppable City player seems to be outfield player seems to be Haaland. Everyone else is Haaland, Rodri, and Edison are the three, the spine of the team, I would say.
But De Bruyne,
even Kevin comes in and out.
He does, yeah. They tend to, because of his injury issues, they tend to, and then he plays in the second half of the season, and then he's on fire. So, yeah. So, Josh, just quickly running through their fixtures before the international break.
We've spoken about City a bit too long, I think.
I think so too. So that's why I want to just get through their fixtures. So they play Burnley away tonight. We just spoken about the team news, and then they've got Sevilla in the cup. What do they call that cup? Super Cup, the UEFA Super Cup.
European Super Cup,
Super Cup, yeah. And then Newcastle United at home, Sheffield away, Fulham at home.
Quite an easy start to the season.
Yeah, it's an easy league start. I think they will get a bit of a battle from Newcastle, I feel, but I'm confident they'll win all those games.
At that ground, the Etihad, they should do it.
The Etihad. By the way, it is empty. Arsenal, very nice run. Forest Palace, Fulham, United's always a difficult game. Arsenal have won the last 3 home games. They've won the last 4 against United since losing a FA Cup game at the Emirates. So obviously Arsenal, Man United, always a huge game. But Arsenal did win all 4 of these games in the corresponding fixtures last season. My concern is that it will take time for the team to gel. Looked good against Man City after a difficult first 20 minutes. Inverted fullbacks is my key thing. And then obviously how Rice and Havertz adapt. So what more to do, in my opinion? Sorry that I'm not giving you a chance to speak here because we're going to let you go on the Liverpool one. But what more to do for Arsenal?
Get me out my cage.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Arsenal do need to get either a right forward, just to be, even though they've got Nelson kind of there, they've got Trossard, they've got Vieira, they've got Martinelli and these guys. They've got enough players, I feel. However, if it is that they are able to sell the likes of Balogun for good money, a 40 million euro fee has been rejected. Arsenal want 50 million pounds. They're not going to get 50 million pounds, but I'm sure they'll push for 40 million plus add-ons, something in that lines. And then, yeah, I think that's basically it when it comes to Arsenal. We'll do predictions, if it's okay with you, more towards the end of the transfer window, because I don't like doing predictions before everything is done.
I have a prediction.
I'm listening. You always seem to have one, and let's see if it
Palace
comes
to go
up.
down.
Whew. I've gone West Ham.
I have a feeling.
Obviously they're bringing in Maguire, they're bringing in Alvarez, they're bringing in Ward-Prowse. So I'm gonna go with you. I'm going with you with that one. Which of the three will stay up quickly?
You mean the promoted teams?
Yes. Which of the three will stay up?
Burnley only. I think Burnley's going to stay up.
Okay, cool. Agreed with you on that one. So I think we're then both agreeing with the three that's going down already.
Luton, Sheffield United, and Palace.
There we go. Boom. There we go. Brother Josh, defensively strong. I've put a question mark there. Are Man United defensively strong?
They were pretty decent last season. Obviously, they got a new goalkeeper.
Okay. Onana.
Do you think Onana's obviously better on the ball than Daya? There's no question about that.
Definitely, yeah.
But do you think he's a better shot stopper than Daya?
No chance. No chance.
You think Daya is a better shot stopper?
Shot stopper, if you're asking me that. That's just footwork. Onana. I don't know. Playing out from the back, which is what they want to do. Onana's obviously tops there, and I think he's a very erratic goalkeeper, emotional goalkeeper. I don't know if that's going to work for them going forward, but not for me. Not for me. What do you think of their run there, brother Josh?
It can't be as emotional as Jens Lehmann.
Brother Jens, do you think that it's a tough-ish start? The two home games are easy enough, I feel, but it's going to be tough for them.
Well, the two away games are tough.
Yeah, North London both. Imagine that, having to travel every second week to North London.
What a hardship, eh?
Yeah, quite a hardship. In first class, not economy.
They cycle there, everybody.
So just my take quickly here on them, and then I'll leave the floor to you.
Very tough start for Newcastle. I noticed that today.
Definitely. Yeah, very tough start. Yeah, obviously I've only gone the first four, so I've only memorized the first four. Villa at home tomorrow. I think that's tomorrow.
Villa.
Yeah, tomorrow evening they've got some good signings. Man City away, Liverpool at home, Brighton away. So I think that's going to be tough. That's going to be tough to get decent.
Just a quick question on Brighton. Did they manage to get the Kudos deal over the line?
No, I have a feeling he's waiting for Arsenal. I just have that feeling.
Really?
They didn't get that over the line. Yeah, I think he's waiting.
Maybe Liverpool can go in for him now. They've got 110 million lying around.
Yeah, but they've got how many forward players? They need a six. Two sixes.
Isn't he a midfielder?
He plays on a wide. He's a wide forward.
We're just going to play all out attack. All out attack.
Go for it. 3-1-4, 3-1-5.
2-7-1.
Right, brother Josh. This is your team, so you can obviously go a little bit more into it. What do you think of Liverpool's run, first of all?
Tough as well, eh? Other than the Bournemouth game, really tough. I'm not confident about Chelsea away. I never like going to Stamford Bridge. Yeah. Well, I don't go there personally, but
yeah, it always seems to be a draw, eh? Isn't it so?
There have been a few draws. What was the result last season? Draw. Both games were draws.
Both games were.
No, I think.
Yeah, it wasn't fun to watch.
Both teams were pretty bad last season. Pathetic, some might say.
Pathetic. So obviously there on the hello turf of Anfield, I've got certain words there right at the top. Caicedo British record. Obviously at the time of typing that out, we didn't know that Caicedo actually has his heart set on Chelsea. Now, just going a little bit more into that, Chelsea are now offering players and money. And I don't know if they're offering them. Okay, let me not go there. I was going to say something now that would have definitely gotten us cancelled. But
I'm the one who has to get us cancelled, not you.
Yes,
eh?
yeah. Yeah, they've been offering the world to this guy, and but not the amount of money that Liverpool has been offering. Things could have changed, obviously. Now maybe the deal has moved on, but Caicedo definitely won't be playing for either of the teams on Sunday because it's already past the midday, and obviously the guy hasn't signed for anyone yet. So you obviously have to be registered at midday in England on the Friday. So they can call it the Caicedo Derby, but he definitely won't be playing. But he could still sign for one of the two teams, obviously. So just Josh, after all the nonsense of today, do you want Caicedo, yes or no? Honestly.
I wouldn't mind. I would be quite happy.
Yeah. There we
I
go.
don't think he's done anything wrong, personally.
Yeah, no,
he's been quite loyal.
No, I don't either. Yeah, no, he has been. He's done the right thing.
It's on my money, so
yeah. There we go. Have you got anything else to say about Liverpool, as in their defense and midfield? Do you feel they need to get another defender as well? You've been talking about a right centre back quite a bit.
The left centre back, I think they're looking for.
Oh,
I think they've got two right centre backs. Well, three if you count Gomez.
Gomez.
So I think they're looking for a left centre back. I wouldn't mind signing Lavia, a left centre back, and another CDM.
Yeah, so rather use those for the 110 million rather than get Caicedo for 110 million. Am I on the right track there?
It's a tough one, because if they're willing to spend 110 million on Caicedo, they could have spent 130 on Bellingham. Of course, the wages would have been higher, which is a factor. But they've got a lot of wages. They got a lot of wages off the wage bill. Henderson,
they did,
Bobby, Fabinho. They could get Thiago off the wage bill.
Yeah, he's also linked away to Saudi. So that's going to be quite interesting.
James Milner.
James Milnerton, the fittest player in the league. So here we go. Have you got any thoughts on Brighton? Yeah. Oh, there we go. They've got a decent draw. Luton first, Wolves away. I think Wolves are going to have a bit of a difficult season. I said West Ham might struggle, and then Newcastle at home. So they could have 12 points. Yeah.
To emulate last season.
Definitely. Yeah. But do you think they can get between 10 and 12 out of these four? 3 home games, 3 struggling teams, and a good Newcastle.
They definitely can. But it's hard to say, because, I mean, they could also get 4.
Yeah, good point. Draw. Or win, draw, lose.
Or win against Luton, lose to Wolves, beat West Ham, lose to Newcastle.
Newcastle, that's possible.
We'll draw with West Ham.
I've just noted Ferguson and Mitoma as 2 key players for them. I really like Ferguson. I think Arsenal need to try, if they can, if no one else gets him, to try and maybe go for him if they can in a year's time.
He's looking for a striker.
Who's this?
Another team in North London.
Oh, yeah. We are getting to them. Soon we will get to them. Your thoughts on Aston Villa? They've got quite a few games before the international break. They actually have a Europa Conference League qualifier.
They've got to be the favourites to win the Europa League. Europa Conference League. Sorry, Europa Conference League.
Yeah, they could be. Newcastle away, Everton home.
Brother Unai.
Brother Unai, good evening. Tell me, Josh. So they've got the Europa Conference League qualifier before they have to come to Anfield. So that's actually quite good early on in the season. Well, I don't know. It's early. Can they cope playing every 3 days? So it's going to be interesting to see. But yeah, they could be a surprise team this upcoming season. What's your thoughts?
I think they will finish in and around where they did last season. 7th, 8th,
I think
9th.
So too. 7th, 8th. Yeah.
I think they have a ceiling.
Yes, they do have a ceiling, but I do like the players that they brought in: Diaby, Tielemans, and
not on the stadium,
Torres.
Of course. Open air.
Yeah, but and then the one that you are absolutely desperate to talk about, brother Josh. Harry.
I must admit, I was a bit sad today.
Here we
Man
go.
like Harry. Harry Class A, you know the rest.
You know the rest. Harry Kane finally leaving. The likes of Michael Owen tweeting out that he cannot understand that he goes to the Bundesliga, where he will guaranteed a trophy. He cannot understand that he's going for trophies. How can he not? And then leaving the Premier League record, goal scoring record away. Your thoughts on Harry Kane at Bayern Munich? You will obviously
I've got
miss
a
the
name for
trophy.
you, Sadio Mane.
Ooh, he's already signed for a Saudi team. Why are you talking about Sadio Mane?
No, I mean Sadio Mane went to Bayern, his career was finished.
Oh yes,
Now he's playing in Saudi Arabia.
Oh yes, yeah, true. Yeah, so obviously they're playing tomorrow, and
I've got a feeling.
yeah.
I've got a feeling
Sorry,
that
Josh.
in 2 months'
Yeah.
time, Harry's going to be homesick and want to come back.
Loan deal to Man United in January.
Auf Wiedersehen. Auf Wiedersehen. Auf Wiedersehen.
Josh, have you got any thoughts on Mr. Costa Oomzinsauce, the manager of Tottenham Hotspur?
Apparently, they've been really good in pre-season. The football is flowing. It's no longer boring Conte and Mourinho and Nuno Espirito Santo football.
Yeah.
So it's going to be interesting. I mean, I think they need to definitely bring in another centre-back, possibly another right or left back, preferably both, and maybe a forward. I mean,
yeah, they're going to have to get Richarlison, Son,
somebody
and
like
that
will
gift
probably
guy,
start on Sunday. Gift Urban.
Yeah, they're strongly linked with Lyle Kaku, Robbie Lyle Kaku. So we'll see if they go for him. Yeah, I think they're just putting one and one together. So we'll have to see if that goes. So I see they've got Brentford away and Manchester United.
XXL.
Yeah, XXL. Brentford away, Man United at home. So that's a tough start up first, but it's going to be very interesting, that Man United Tottenham game. I'm looking forward to that one to see how they go. But they're going to need to spend that money as soon as possible. Let me just see. And then obviously Chelsea, a lot of money for flops incoming. FFP.
Rumor has it Daniel Levy's pocketed it already.
Yeah. Yeah, he's pocketed at least half of that money. So, so Nkunku is injured for 16 weeks or more. I think Jackson is going to be a star, the striker that they got. And then obviously Pochettino, which I'm pretty certain I've spelled his name wrong. Must be. Because it's not a T, it's a CH, isn't it?
There's no T, I don't think. There's no first T. There's a second two T's, but I think there's no. It's POCH.
POC, yeah. I see they've got Liverpool, West Ham, Luton.
There's a name. I've just seen a name that's a blast from the past. Is Djokovic playing them in the fourth match of the season?
Wimbledon. Yeah, I see they have to play Carabao second round because they're not in Europe.
Wimbledon.
Shame for them. Man like Wimbledon. So there's our first shock of the season.
I didn't know that club still existed.
Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out if this is AFC Wimbledon or Wimbledon. So, actually, no, this is AFC Wimbledon.
Or MK Dons.
The other one is the MK Dons. Yeah, they've changed from Wimbledon to MK Dons to the MK Dons. So we'll see how that goes.
Why didn't Arsenal change from Arsenal to the Arsenal?
Yeah, they've always been the Arsenal, man. Josh, your hot take for the week. We are constantly in and out. I don't know if that's affecting the stream or not. We'll see when I've downloaded it and checked it out. But have you got any hot takes from any Premier League topic that you got?
I don't need to be run out of town.
Yeah. Your hot take for this week, brother Josh.
It's been quite a week, eh? My hot take is that Caicedo, Chelsea are not going to meet Brighton's bid. Brighton's what they want for him, and he's going to end up at Liverpool. How about that?
There we go. Thank you for stealing mine, so now I need to find a different one. Righto, my hot take, Manchester City will win tonight. Are you there? Did you hear my hot take, brother Josh?
No, I lost you. What's your hot take?
Man City will win tonight. Did you lose me again?
Really going out on a limb, eh?
Yeah, unfortunately,
No, I heard you.
hot takes is
I'm going to say
about making.
Burnley get a draw.
Okay, wow. Lyle Foster to score, perhaps. You first need to figure out who that is, eh? Right, brother Josh, we've come to the end of today's show. Apologies about the internet kicking in and out. Unfortunately, there is some sort
Man
of
like
internet
Vincent.
issues. Man like Vincent, there's some sort of internet issues now, probably across all the spheres of the world of StreamYard. So we'll see. Hopefully, this show did end up going well. Brother Josh just went out there, so we'll just wait for him. So, yeah, we'll see how it goes. Obviously, Burnley versus Manchester City are playing in 20 minutes from now. Man City not playing with any of their four starting centre backs. They've got Akanji and Ake playing at centre back. However, still a very strong team. De Bruyne and Haaland are playing. I think they will win comfortably. And then tomorrow, Arsenal to beat Nottingham Forest comfortably in the early start. And then we will see how everything goes tomorrow. We've got Newcastle United and Aston Villa, I think is the evening game. You've got Liverpool Chelsea at Stamford Bridge on Sunday afternoon. You've got Tottenham going to Brentford. And then obviously, as Brother Josh goes, and you've got Manchester United playing Wolves on Sunday. So we'll see how the league goes. Let me just get Brother Josh back in here. Josh, you're back. I was just basically saying out the games for the weekend. Just quickly, Brother Josh, any surprise results this weekend other than you saying Man City might draw tonight?
I don't really believe that. I think they'll win. But Spurs to beat Brentford. How about that?
There we go. Spurs to beat Brentford. I only just got you. Let me just confirm again. You said Spurs to beat Brentford, eh?
Correct.
There we go, Brother Josh. Brother Josh, we're going to end it
Who's
there.
United
Can you just
playing?
please? United's playing Wolves on Monday evening at Old Trafford. Sorry.
So 1-1 for that game. I'm predicting it.
There we go. There's your draw, right? Brother Josh, just stay behind, as we say in the olden Hebethesian days, and we'll just have a quick chat. But this has been Off Your Game, episode 11. We're gonna see. Hopefully, there's not too much issues with the stream today, and we will leave it at that. Thank you, Brother Josh. Just stay behind if you don't mind. Thank you, Brother Josh.
Thanks, Ron.